You know what separates great professionals from truly exceptional ones? It's not just how hard they work, it's how clearly they think. And one of the greatest tools for clear thinking, the one used by McKinsey consultants across the world, is something called the MECE Framework. If you have ever sat in a meeting where people go in circles, repeating points, missing key ideas, or confusing everyone, you instantly see why this one concept can completely change the way you communicate and solve the problems. So let's break it down simply, practically, and with real world examples that apply to your work right away. So what is MECE? MECE stands for mutually exclusive, collectively exhaustive. Sounds fancy, isn't it? But here's the simple version. Mutually exclusive means no overlaps, and collectively exhaustive means no gaps. In plain words, when you are analyzing or presenting something, your categories should be distinct from each other, no repetition, and together they should cover everything that is important. Imagine you are analyzing why a project failed. A non-MECE answer might be poor communication, unclear goals, and bad leadership. But look very closely. Bad leadership could include poor communication and unclear goals as well. So you are overlapping. That's not MECE. A MECE version would be issues with planning, execution, and stakeholder alignment. Each bucket is distinct, no overlap, and together they cover the full story. That's clean, logical, and persuasive. So why does MECE matter so much at work? In your career, especially if you are in middle management, you are often expected to simplify complexity. Your boss does not want raw data. They want clear insights. What's going wrong? What are the options? What should we do next? And that's where MECE thinking makes you powerful. So let's take a real example. Say you have been asked, why has our team's productivity dropped in the last quarter? You might quickly say, because of the workload and the team motivation. But that's vague and incomplete. Now apply MECE. You could break it down into people factors, motivation, skills, clarity of roles. Process factors, workflow, communication, tool usage. External factors, client delays, dependencies, approvals. Now you have three clear, non-overlapping areas that together explain all possible reasons. You have turned confusion into clarity, and when you present this to leadership, you sound structured, confident, and analytical, even before showing the data. So, how do you apply MECE in daily work? You don't need to be in consulting to use MECE. You can apply it in every part of your job. Let's see how. 1. Writing emails. Instead of dumping a long message, organize it in MECE style. Here are 3 updates: project, progress, risks, and next steps. That helps your reader process faster and trust your clarity. 2. Preparing a presentation. When you build slides, ask yourself, are my sections mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive? If you are doing a quarterly review, don't overlap revenue and sales. Instead, structure it as growth performance, cost efficiency, future pipeline. 3. Problem solving. Whenever you are brainstorming, use MECE tree. Start with the question at the top. Say, how can we improve client retention? Then branch it into MECE buckets. Product related reasons, service expectations, pricing, or contract reasons. Now you can test each branch with data. That's exactly how consultants think. A real corporate example can look like, and which is something that a client of mine that I coached brought it. A senior product manager from a tech company. Her director kept saying, your presentation feels scattered. You're mixing causes and effects. She was frustrated because her analysis was solid, but the communication was not landing. So we applied MECE. We took her 18-page report on project delays and restructured it into just 3 categories: People related delays, resource turnover, skill gaps, handoff issues. Process related delays, approvals, unclear ownership, and rework loops. And technology related delays, tool, downtime, integration bugs, automation gaps. Each bucket was distinct and together they covered everything. When she presented that version, her director said, "Finally, this makes sense." That's the power of MECE. It's not just a framework, it's a credibility multiplier. So, how do you master MECE thinking? Here's how you can start using it daily. Ask better questions. When faced with a problem, don't jump to solutions. Ask, what are the problem's possible causes? Then group them logically. Use buckets, not bullets. Don't just list points. Organize them into categories that don't overlap. Review your communication. Before you send a deck or email, check, am I repeating anything? Did I miss anything? That's your MECE check. And remember, MECE is not about being perfect. It's about being more clear and logical. Over time, your brain starts thinking this way automatically. You'll see patterns faster, present ideas more convincingly, and make better decisions. So, the next time someone in your office says, "That was such a clear presentation," it's possibly because you used MECE thinking, whether consciously or not. Start applying it to your next meeting, your next report, or even your next one-on-one with your boss. It's one of the simplest habits that will make you stand out as a structured, strategic thinker, the kind every organization needs in leadership roles. If you have found this useful, hit a like, share, and subscribe to this particular channel with someone who needs to sound sharper at work as well. If you are ready to take this clarity to the next level, join my Limitless Leaders tribe where we go deep into frameworks like this every week. See you in the next video.